After nearly giving up on love, God sent me Salah, my beautiful husband, and I went to Kuwait to marry him. Salah is a Muslim man. Shortly after being in the Middle East, I became a hijabi, and I can't explain the level of peace I now felt, and love, and just total acceptance in every way, support from my husband and from God. And for this, I owe Allah my life. I decided that a life of servitude to Allah is what brings me the most peace.
لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله وأبرأ من كل دين يخالف دين الإسلام. الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
Welcome to Islam. You are officially Muslim now.
مبروك بيبي مبروك الحمد لله مبروك.
Shukran. A nice new Quran, and it has English translation and how to pronounce everything in English, so this will be a really good read as I learn more about my new faith.
ما شاء الله الله أكبر.
Alhamdulillah.
الحمد لله. مبروك حبيبتي ألف مبروك إن شاء الله. Today Chantal, my pretty wife, became officially a Muslim. Alhamdulillah. And may Allah bless her. I love you, baby.
I love you, Shukran, baby. Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum. So today I have taken my Shahada. So I am now officially Muslim, follower of Islam. And for those of you who do not know, Shahada is the first pillar of Islam. It's an oath and creed recited, swearing to only worship Allah and to follow the word of His Prophet Muhammad. Follow the word of His Prophet Muhammad. No, I made it like, here's the thing. I made an oath to become Muslim, but the oath was to only believe in Allah, believe in Allah one God and His messenger. It wasn't to be perfect. I know people are saying you took an oath. Swearing to only worship Allah and to follow the word of His Prophet Muhammad. So those of you who are not familiar, I'm Canadian. I am married to a Syrian Muslim here who lives in Kuwait, and we are in Kuwait right now together.
What do you fucking do? Like, what the fuck, honestly?
So I will be going back home soon for a bit,
Nobody fucking cares.
and inshallah I will be returning.
Shut the fuck up, nobody gives a shit.
So for those of you who do not really know my history,
I would never! It doesn't make me care, but I don't want to teach. Shut the fuck up, nobody gives a shit.
and just a brief recap.
Fuck off, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Nobody fucking cares.
I went from being born and raised Catholic, although my family was not really terribly religious, but I was baptized and I went through communion and confirmation as a Christian follower of Christ, but that was more just of a traditional kind of indoctrination, if you will. I never really Christianity, there was things about it that just never really fully resonated with me, made sense to me. And I went through a period of atheism, and then also I became agnostic. And now I would be considered, I guess, a Muslim revert. I will talk more about the reasons for that, why I chose to follow Islam, mostly just when I came to the Middle East and met my husband Salah. I found a sense of peace when I learned more about Islam that I didn't expect to have, and I found that turning to Allah and putting my trust in Him in a lot of ways helped me deal with a lot of things that are difficult for me now even, and things that were difficult for me. Right, but get out of here, you righteous people. Don't hang out with us, we're evil, you're right. Respect to Islam. Give me a break, you're probably a Satanist. That's so bad, I know. I don't know. Who knows? These people are Satanists. You don't think so? Is that mean? Okay, don't do that to me. How much peanut butter do you? I put like half the jar. Wait. My step-grandmother would freak out. I'm jet-lagged. Whatever, you smart aleck. Things that I saw maybe at the time as a curse actually became a blessing in a lot of ways and a big teacher. And I still struggle with a lot of demons, and within myself I have a lot of issues that, as you've seen online, dealing with anger and a lot of character flaws that I continue to work on. And I know that the best way to do that for me is to be at peace with God and have faith in the grand plan. Everyone has one. So I'm officially a Muslim. What does that mean? Well, I'm in some kind of system and they take your ID, you have to fill out a form. The place where I went to take my Shahada was a very nice woman and a group of ladies, and I had to recite my oath, and she took the time to just educate me a bit on the background of Islam more, and asked me if I accepted certain beliefs of Islam. It talked about the history, the pillars, and if I accept the pillars, if I accept the prophets, if I accept Allah as the only creator, and of course I do. Salah also purchased for me my own Quran, and it's actually a very beautiful book, and it actually has English translated, and it has how it's supposed to be pronounced, and then it has the Arabic version. So inshallah, I will take the time and learn more about my newfound faith. Ah, you are always in my prayers, Black Chaos. Honestly, I pray for my Beezers. Of course I do pray for you guys. You know, because you guys are amazing and you support me. The electric part, I think it's to illuminate what position you're supposed to do. Oh yeah, the steps and say the prayers, exactly. But Mary Poppins, maybe I should be in better shape for that, because I don't really... Is it called postulate? I don't get down all the way. I tried it once with Salah, and man, like it's hard on my knee. I need to lose weight first.
She wore them apple-bottom jeans, boots with the fur. She had the whole covers looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, and you go, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah, all right. Woo. Woo. That got the blood flowing.
That's what I mean. Like, I've said this before. I realize with myself that I can sustain any pain as long as it's not in vain, you know? I believe that we are here to serve Allah, not only ourselves and our own pleasures in life. And I've lived a life of just doing what I wanted for myself and not really giving it any thought for a long time. And I just cannot believe that I lived that way for so long. and wondered why my life was so chaotic. So I will do more videos in the future and talking about my thoughts, my beliefs, everything like that. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them. Positive and constructive is most appreciated. Anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Masalama. I became a hijabi, and I can't explain the level of peace I now felt.
Girl, I don't fucking understand at all.
The thing that transformed in me the moment I put on the hijab. That's why the change was so instantaneous. It's almost as if I've opened up a new door, a new world. I feel comforted. I feel calm. I feel more respectful towards myself. I feel like my energy is protected. I feel like my bubble is protected. I feel like less people are going to approach me in my bubble. I feel more reserved. I feel more calm. And this is why I like to wear this hijab, out of respect for my partner.
So there it is. If anyone was wondering why she's wearing the hijab, like, I mean, you can see by the title I put on my edit, why I wear a hijab for a man.
Mostly just when I came to the Middle East and met my husband, Salah.
Out of respect and devotion to one man, I choose to wear this in respect for myself, respect for my partner, respect for his culture.
This is not healthy for anyone. This is dipshit doing her usual fucking scum-sucking, manipulating shit. Just, she's found an even more disgusting way of doing it, in my opinion.
I've actually toned down the makeup a lot too. I feel better, more natural without those huge lashes on my eyelashes. And this is, I don't have any foundation on or anything. Yes, I think my camera has some filters. I apologize, but I do have some lip gloss and lip liner on.
Any of that. I know people are just waiting for me to go and order wheelchairs, but that's not going to happen. Actually, I don't even really miss it. Like, oh, okay, a little bit, I won't lie, but no. I don't miss what it did to, like, how I let it affect my life and my finances, and I'm an addict. I gotta stay away from that stuff anyway. No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm just jet-lagged. I am. I'm jet-lagged. Like, really bad, actually. Like, Cannibal Salah. Welcome to our Parisian recipes. You guys make me laugh. I miss my husband. No.
No! Before I left, I threw it all out. I know when you're like really, you know when you're really tired and you just get delirious and laugh at everything. Oh my god. No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm just jet lagged. I am. I'm jet lagged. I don't know, I just feel so like down. This weather is so weird. Mineral meatloaf. Was there a joke about my minerals? What? I never blamed minerals. What are you talking about? I said I'm sick and tired. You guys are tripping me out. I need to go to bed for sure. I'm really tired. I took this I had this it's like a nighttime drink of like minerals. It makes you feel a bit sleepy. Take those Mary Ruth minerals. Always lie to us. What kind of demons? A lot. Well, no, not a lot, but... Take your makeup off. Okay, guys. Whoa, 666 viewers. Do you think the devil's coming? We're all God's children. No, some of us are Satan's kids. It's a thing. Satan's kids. Satan's kids. It's a thing. It's a thing. Not everybody's stoned. I haven't been like doing the prayer perfect either. It's intimidating for me because it's in another language. Yeah, team, I'm getting sick. Oh, I'm sick. That's why I get tired fast. I want to go to bed, but I'm hungry and I'm lazy though. My nose is stuffy because I'm sick.
quite a few people were speculating that she did, snow, because her nose is stuffy, and she portrayed the same behavior she did when she was doing that in the past. So yeah, I really don't know. I can't say that, but she was behaving very weirdly. It was weird.
Miriam Joanna. Stop making me laugh over things that are freaking forbidden in my religion. Yeah, I can keep my eyes open. I'm actually really tired because I've been getting up super early. I've been having really bad dreams that like Salah's gonna leave me. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't tell you guys my dreams.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different.
Let's all who believe say a prayer for those beautiful children. Yeah. I got an email actually. I was with Sala and we were having some time together and I got an email. So I checked it and someone advising me of what happened. And of course, when you hear that, you don't want it to be true. So I know on all sides that the internet can be a horrible, I'm just going to use the word evil. It's an evil place. Tyler Scott, are you worried that Pete will unalive himself? He seems like he's been in crisis. Tyler, I really hope he wouldn't do that. But honestly, I'm struggling like a lot right now. And I feel like all of this, I'm not absorbing a lot of it. I'm just emotional. I feel like everyone is putting on all this guilt to fix everything in everyone's life. Mustard bologna roll-ups. My favorite. Welcome to Very Important Music Ready Set Piece. Thank you, Missy. And I cannot be responsible for someone's effing life and happiness. Like, I'm sure he's going through some very hard realizations for himself, because I know when I go through these times, I go to a dark place and I
Fuck off! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Nobody fucking cares! What do you fucking do? Like, what the fuck? Honestly. Fucking honestly, what the hell? Like,
almost just, before I believed in God, it would have been so easy to just end everything. I have to worry about my own mental health. Like, I'm barely hanging on. You know? Clearly. And of course I feel bad. Of course I feel bad that I'm upheaving our lives. But the point is, I don't want it to be our lives anymore. I'm fucking married. I'm married. I want to move to the Middle East and be with like-minded people on my spiritual journey. I like the Middle East. I don't want to be here. So for that to happen, I had to make sacrifices. A lot. And no, I'm not a good friend to anybody right now. Like, I can't be a therapist. I can't be there. It's not normal. Like, I'm a married woman.
Previously on.
That being said, I just want to be able to put my own socks on. Again, like, I can't put my own socks on. I need to wait for Pete to come on his break and put my socks on for me. It doesn't help that it's really hot today. You deserve to live your life. Exactly. I'm sorry, but yeah, like, I can't have guilt for everyone else's mental health. Like, and I can't have, just, no, I can't. And then with the cats, like, as if people act like it's every effing video you've ever seen with my cats and me in the past. Even that video where BB was annoyed with me. You see me consistently loving on the cats. I've taken good care of them. When I said I put in 18 years, I mean, it's pretty funny for someone who doesn't love and take care of pets. I've done it for 18 years.
I'm not responsible for Pete's. I'm not responsible for Pete's, okay? I need to wait for Pete to come on his break and put my socks on for me. Food was leaking. My potatoes.
What would I do with $1 million? Pay off my credit card debt.
Can I have the salt, please?
The way she sounds exasperated that Pete's won't happily pack her leaking fupa wound for her. She's got this audience of people happy to kiss her ass and support her biological terror of a gluttonous life, and I have to assume they're all the same or worse than she is. Nobody with even reasonably good hygiene habits could watch her and agree that she's doing things right.
Hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you? Welcome back to another video. Today we are having Popeyes for dinner with each other. This is a lot of food, I know. We are not going to eat this all in one sitting, but just trying to display the food nicely for you guys.
This video was an abomination from start to finish. She deleted it soon after posting it, but the Kiwi Farms archivists came in clutch again with a copy. I'm not going to go over all the problems with the video or her behavior in it. Plenty of coverage on that exists, and I'll try to link some if you're interested. I included this to illustrate the lengths Pete's will go to for Chantal. Pete's is a proud SJW according to his Twitter, but he sat here eating fried chicken in front of a green screen image of Popeyes while his best friend discussed accusations of racist comments. Chantal took his presence and explanation as a sign of her innocence and naivete of the things she said, and a large amount of her audience did too. He inadvertently excused all the things she was being held accountable for, yet he's had entire ragers over someone being fatphobic on Twitter. He puts on her socks, cleans her leaking fupa wounds, sets aside his self-proclaimed values, entertains her audience while she's busy eating. And in return he gets her shit-talking him to thousands of people.
Regardless of whatever past we had, it doesn't matter. My life is changed. Honestly, I'm not crying about what people are saying about me. It's mostly just that I'm going through a lot and I'm just having a hard time. Like, I'm just emotional and just stressed out. So that's it. I'm paying for him through everything. Yeah. How did I ruin his credit? Excuse me? Goodbye. Like, give me a break. How did I ruin his credit? Excuse me? Goodbye. I owe him my life. This man, when I met him, paid off all my debts, incurred debt for me. How did I ruin his credit?
Incurred debt for me.
Paid for a license because of him. Okay, he's done a lot for me. So Pete's, I will support till. Will you still hang out with him? No, probably not.
Nurse, clear my schedule.
Pete's and I are each gonna have our own rooms, so most of the time, you know, you'll be seeing him probably in most of my videos. I don't know if you want. He might do like mukbangs with me. I'm gonna force him to eat healthier. No more microwave meals, Pete's. Maybe Tinder date vlogs. I'm kidding. I'm not downloading Tinder. I don't want to date or like think about men for like ever. And yeah, Pete and I are gonna split everything. It's gonna be a lot easier on both of us. And why not? We make good roommates, you know, and it'll be less lonely for both of us. We're gonna make some like rules about dating and stuff. About, you know, he can have somebody over if he wants. I don't know. We'll see. He can have somebody over if he wants. I don't know. We'll see.
She was brokenhearted over BB yesterday. Today, she's annoyed by his presence and passive-aggressive about how much she wants to be away from him. She's making big plans, and not a single one materialize. She's still speaking fondly about Pete's, because at the moment he's her ticket out.
When I broke up with Pete, it wasn't as bad because I was already in love with BB. I feel like I'm super scared to be alone. I've always been codependent, like in a way, emotionally especially, financially.
This is one of her main arguments about wanting to ditch Pete and live alone. That he's too dependent on her. But what she ignores is how dependent she's been on other people for her entire life, in every way.
And I can't let it get out of control because when I move in with Pete, it'll be so easy. It'll be so easy. And I know that, you know. So it'll just, even living alone would be easy because you're completely alone with food, nothing but food, you know. And I have to really watch it. I have to find something else to turn to because before I know it, he'll be hosing me down or washing me down with a rag. And I don't want that because I have so many mixed feelings. A lot of them guilt, you know, because if anything will give this situation and hardship meaning, is coming out of it better. Like, I'm only moving April 1st, so anything can happen from now until then.
She knows how to manipulate everyone in her life, and she does whatever she has to in order to get what she wants. Chantal cares about herself and herself only. The driving force in her life is her own comfort. The pretense of being a caring person is just another manipulation technique she uses to get her way. Pete truly cares about her, and that's the biggest mistake he's made. She knows it, uses it, and exploits it so often he wouldn't notice unless she stopped.
So does this mean you're going to be in my videos all the time?
More often than I am now, I suppose.
Mukbangs at home. We can set up a nice little mukbang area. No. My videos are not going to be all mukbangs. We're going to be doing like still adventures with Pete and stuff, right?
Yep. And apparently the recent drama brought a lot of attention to my Twitter. I went from a little over 600 followers to somewhere around 1,100.
Yeah, when you get an influx in subscribers.
So that was a bit weird.
Yeah, when you get an influx in subscribers, same for me. It's like someone's talking about me somewhere. Usually not in a good way, but yeah, whatever. Bad or good, still good. Bad or good, still good.
The drama was over these tweets made by Pete in 2017. They were exposed right after the breakup, and put a spotlight on the things many had suspected about the relationship between Chantal and Pete. Peace and light to the Kiwi Farms for these screenshots.
You know, everything that's happening with this breakup, which I'm still having a hard time dealing with because being alone is going to be really hard on me. I'm very dependent emotionally, and I'm going to be trying to be completely independent because I don't want to move from here back in with Pete and be dependent on him financially, everything. I've already talked to him. He knows my struggles. He realizes it more now because I've opened up to him a lot more about it than when we were living together. So he won't be fetching me junk. He won't be lenient. I'm going to be paying my half of everything. You know, I don't want to do that to him. I have been more financially dependent on him in the past, but now I just want to be completely independent, and that's a big change, you know. But I think it needs to happen. Like, it really needs to happen. So anyway, I know the key to not going into a deep depression when I move out is keeping our place really clean, organized. It's going to be a fresh start, fresh apartment. It's on a top floor, so hopefully there won't be too many bugs. I'm like an F5 tornado. I've done a lot of destruction in my past, and even up till now, in my life and the life of others around me.
It sounds like she has taken time and reflected on the awful ways she's treated the people in her life. Like she's ready to change those toxic behaviors and be a better person to those she cares about. But Chantal lies.
It's in an area that I've always wanted to live in the suburbs. So it's a bit more expensive, but it's actually still affordable. You know what I mean? We'll just have to be frugal, that's all. But it's a terrace home, and I've never, like, I know what a townhome is. It's kind of like that, but a bit different. So it's new to me, but apparently it's like really, like, it looks really nice. And what I love about it is it has a washer and dryer, like, in the place, in the apartment. It's a 2-bedroom. It's very big. There's like a little backyard space. There's like a balcony, because we'll be on the top. And it has air conditioning, like air conditioning, central air. I've never had that. I've always had to struggle with crappy window air conditioners that are just a pain in the butt and they're messy. So I'm like actually so stoked about this. So I sent Pete all the information. I'll see what he says, if he's, you know, comfortable with it, because he has to be on board, right? We're going to be, you know, roommates. We're going to be splitting everything, because it's not going to be the same living with Pete as it was when we were a couple. It's, you know, he's going to have his own room. I'm going to have my own room. We're going to be living separate lives, and we've had a talk about it. Like, he's a very reasonable, intelligent person, so he knows, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is like, right now, it's like, it hasn't happened yet, and there's still like a month and a half, almost 2 months to go before I move. And it's like, nothing's really changed. Like, we're still very friendly, BB and I. So Pete and I are going to be this like atypical, living couple situation. You know, we're not together, but we're going to be living together, making a home for our cat babies. And in a weird way, I always pictured that being my life. And that's what's weird. I don't know.
She'd get so excited about the luxury villa, then hint that she and BB might work things out. It was a confusing time, and she flip-flopped so often that it's not surprising Pete wasn't sure what to think.
Flipping every which way. No, you did something to me, I'm not going to like you anymore. I am not a flip-flopper. I have integrity. I have more personality and integrity in my fupa than all of these idiots. Okay? All of them. So, yeah. So anyways, Murad's on there to talk about Allah, and here they are asking him relationship questions. As if.
She got exactly what she wanted in an apartment, and though at the time it would have been an excessive commute for him, Pete went along with it all.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do right now with my life. Get through every day. Maybe I'll let Pete say hello. And something else weird that he's gonna say. Sorry, Pete. I know a lot of you miss him. You're gonna get your fill of him, trust me, when we live together. So...
Soft voice Chantal with her new pink talons is acknowledging the audience excitement for more Pete's content. At this time, her viewers were genuine in their happiness to have Pete's in her videos, and she was giving them what they wanted.
It's like a gated community. There's things you have to do, right? You have to get like a money order from the bank or a certified check from the bank for the deposits. Then you have to like fill out the application, get pay stubs and stuff like that. And like when you're a YouTuber, it's so weird to do all that stuff. It's not like conventional, you know? So the place is kind of like, it's like a townhome. Very beautiful outside. You go in and like there's a family living there now, but so it's like a viewing when like the place was really filthy. And I think it's like a mixture of them having kids, moving, and just like not keeping up there. I don't know. So it's like, you're going to clean and like renovate before we move in, right?
So what's your excuse for the filth?
And because even though Pete and I are going to be living together, we're going to be living separate lives. Like, we have this discussion.
We get it. Shut up.
It's not going to be exactly like when we used to live together. Like, we're going to have separate lives, you know? We're just like roommates. Someone to share the bills, and but we're going to hang out. We're friends, you know? But yeah. Anyway.
Sex kitten Chantal is making a comeback. She's putting Pete in his place with her audience, and further cementing in their minds that Pete is a cuck who doesn't need to be respected. This has been an undercurrent in every story she's ever told about him, from her cheating on him with all sorts of guys to him begging her to stay with him and just sleeping with other men. It all adds up to the general idea that he's a loser who's maybe still in love with her. She talks about the family keeping a filthy house, but I bet they were cleaner than she is.
Pete's and I's situation is not just like a normal ex situation. Right from the get-go, I explained to BB that he's always going to be in my life. He's a really good friend. And if he didn't accept that, I probably wouldn't have even gotten in a relationship with him. You know, I don't like men telling me who I can and can't be friends with. If he had any qualms with that, he should have taken it up at the beginning of our relationship. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not really much I can do about that. So... I mean, I've heard Pizza's rant. Honestly, that type of mentality is toxic for me. I don't like it. I don't want to be around people who have no faith, who blame everything but themselves for their life changing. My aunt sent him a long, positive message, and he's the type of person who doesn't want to hear any positivity. And you heard his rant where he was like, I'm going to be stuck in Cornwall. Like, that's how and talks, and I don't want to be around that kind of energy anymore.
It's really interesting to me. A big part of the reason that Pete is in the situation that he is in is because of you. Because you disturbed him when he was with his roommate, when he was with his mother, when he was with whoever he was at. Because first he lived with mom, then he lived with roommate. He had a whole life, okay? He had a whole life without you. You got broken up with. You demanded that he lived with you. And he went after paying your bills, after getting into debt for you, okay? And now he's toxic. Yeah, my opinion is just an opinion, he's suddenly toxic because you got a man. Guarantee if she never had anyone marry her, she would have continued on with Pete and supporting him. Yes, it's great that she supported him, but she was just paying him back for what he did to her, and it was a personal choice. You never had to support him, Chantal. Also, Pete has no faith suddenly. Why was it okay that he didn't have any faith the entire time that you had a friendship with him and the entire time that you were in a relationship with him? I understand that people grow and change, but in this case, I'm really confident that she hasn't grown and changed. She has been incredibly disrespectful, or as we say in this community, despectful to her new faith. She has lied about living with Pete's. She has lied about the way she's going to dress and what she's going to consume as far as her new faith is concerned. Don't be giving me that, oh, Pete's doesn't have a faith and he's toxic. It was totally fine that he didn't have, any type of faith when you were living with him and when you were taking his money, when he was getting into debt for you. Honestly, this is ridiculous because the reality is that much like a lot of girls, these people, what they do is, like, in the girl world, they put out their life blatantly. They say stuff and then they want to lie about it. Like, the beginning of this video should set the tone for the entire video. She's saying that she never ruined his credit after admitting prior to that. She probably forgot that that's out there, that quite frankly, he paid for you. You're so upset you paid for him after he paid for you. So what? Look, I don't believe that she was ever his friend. And I guarantee she wasn't married. I personally do not believe that she would be so angry at Pete's. Oh my God, Pete's doesn't have a faith. There's lots of people that are not religious in the world. They're suddenly bad friends. You used him until you couldn't use him anymore. You got yourself married. End of the day, Chantal, this is my advice to you. You have lost both of your cats and you have now lost the only person that was ever truly your friend. And I genuinely hope that your relationship with your husband is worth it. I really do.
If he needed credit, it was to buy things for his fucking life too, ham hands. Okay? So don't give me that shit. Oh, but I'm the woman who has to pay for everything. Anyway. It's done is done, I guess. I'm honestly his one true loyal friend. Yeah, I don't have many either, honestly. And I've said my fair share of horrible things online too. I don't think, I'm just saying all around, but babe, Make a wish, babe. 555. Hi Colleen. Hi everybody. I think this is just like it's horrifying. This person, Lynetta, had children. You had reached out to her to try to soften the blows of those who were teasing her so relentlessly. Yeah. Yes. Bugs. Lynetta Brown, she had 5 children. Now, she did have postpartum depression and mental illness. But, okay, admittedly, I didn't know. I was shocked, and then I just, like, started crying, and I don't know. Her name was Little Mama, and apparently she was a VIB, but sometimes VIBs change their names so much, sometimes I can't even keep track. So anyways, I posted her GoFundMe on my community post if anyone can help. So her husband is now a single father with 5 children. I was hoping it wasn't true, but like I was praying it wasn't true. So of course something like this hits the heart very heavy, and it makes you realize that I think the lesson here is just be nice. Like, are you okay with going to bed at night knowing that your relentless bullying of somebody and harsh words towards somebody that is affecting, you don't know what conditions people have. So for people to just say, well, if you can't handle it, stay off the internet, you know, everyone's on the internet, you know, it's like, it's 2023. It doesn't excuse people's bad, evil behavior. Not, you know, I'm just saying, like, she did have, like, mental illness and everything like that, but to just think about how you treat people. Like, this is why I really, really want to try hard no longer to rage against people, to say anything mean, to use my mouth, to use my heart, to do ugly in the world. I will not do that anymore. I have made that promise to myself. When I took the Shahada, I made that promise to God. I made that promise to God to only try to spread good in the world. No. I refuse to listen to that panel. I'm not listening to it. I'll listen to it after. So, no. So where I can mute Sarah Jane. I'm not listening to it. Okay, so Salah's busy with Murad on the he's like worried he's not here to support me. Don't worry about it. Worry on this crappy panel right now, okay? And worry about your friend, and I support it fully, but I just can't listen to Skinny Queen and Farida hacking. I can't. I will become murderous. Okay? So if you don't want me to murder people and you want me to stay married to you and not go to prison, then this has to happen this way. All right, thank you. Okay. So, lips will get busted. Stop it. Oh my god, I seen, I think it was Jessica Meska earlier. She's like, when she came to the fashion show, she didn't even bother to put shoes on. Fine FFG and Pete's. Example of why I can't play nice. I cannot play nice. I cannot do panels. Like, if I were on that panel, I would be flipping out and everyone would hate me. I can't be civil to people I can't stand. Like, there's no reason for me to be civil to Skinny Queen or that freaking Ozzy Osbourne lookalike. There's none. Yeah, Humpty Dumpty. There's none. Like, why would I be civil to people who attack me every day for the dumbest things? Like, no. What for? Nice. Yeah. So you better shut your mouth. Because I will drive to First Street.
Better
so
shut
shut
your
it.
mouth or I'm gonna threaten to shut it for ya.
All right.
I'm a beast? Farida, is Sarah Jane your friend? Because if you look over to your left, you have a woman bigger there. A bigger beast. Okay? So make it make sense.
Wow. Leave Farida alone. You're just trying to scare her because you can sense that she's nice. Right? You going in for that vampire bite? You're an idiot.
And what do you think you smell like? You sit there sweating, ruminating over my life all friggin' night. You can't.
Listen here, sweat crotch. Shut it. Leave her alone.
Very good by the end of that.
Yeah, beast has nothing to do with size. It has to do with the horns that are hiding under here.
Bald, druggy slut. Fat, bald, druggy slut. Bald, druggy slut. Red flag, I know Leo Queen. Anyways, he's married and has children in Turkey anyways. But he's not going to see his family for like 3 years. That's really sad. Oh well. What? He doesn't do his wife, so. No, not Tony. No, he said it was normal. He's allowed to sleep around when he's in I don't know. Yeah. Tara, his wife and kids are in another country. It doesn't count. Oh, I didn't know he was married. But I mean, it's just his wife in the other country. It's not the same. It's like an arranged marriage. They don't love each other. What? You hussy. Why isn't he a hussy? He's allowed to have multiple wives. Homewrecker arc incoming. It's been hot in Florida. She wants funds to visit in Kuwait. Okay, here's the thing. It's illegal for her to go there and see him. Like, you're not allowed to be with a married man. Like, she will literally get detained and go to jail. But, okay. No joke. Show me one effing video on my channel. I am Muslim. I am Muslim. Yes, I am. And you know what? My God hates you too. Goodbye. So, anyways. What was I saying?
Okay. Oh my gosh, my thing, my
Oh my gosh, my thing,
my vitamins.
At all. All of this? I'm not even thinking of Salah, honestly. No offense, babe, but I'm thinking of myself. I'm thinking of myself. Because yes, if something did happen to Salah and I wouldn't take this thing off. Sorry. I wouldn't take my hijab off. And I wouldn't become un-Muslim. Because, like, a lot of people think, oh, she's just doing it for a man. No.
The hypocrisy. You won't see us coming at the door before you even blink. Something so cold-blooded with a deep killer instinct. Don't look us right in the face. It's like staring at a burning sun. Got teeth like razor blades, and you know that we're out for blood. We're out for blood.